You know, people are like, what happens if a hurricane hit? And I just think to myself, this ain't our first rodeo.
Governor Ron DeSantis facing questions about evacuation plans for Alligator Alcatraz should a hurricane approach. Critics of the migrant facility fear for the safety of the detainees and the workers if a storm sweeps across South Florida. But the governor says the state is ready. Tonight, News Channel 8's Capitol Bureau reporter Mackenzie Laporte is taking a look at those emergency plans.
There's been a great deal of back and forth between critics and the DeSantis administration about whether the state is prepared to handle hurricanes that could hit Alligator Alcatraz. I got my hands on the state's operation plans, but 27 of the 33 pages have been redacted.
I promise you that the hurricane guys have got the hurricane stuff covered.
Alligator Alcatraz has been up and running for nearly a month now, but concerns surrounding the state's hurricane evacuation plans continue to rise.
Between hurricanes and bad weather, that God forbid, these things are not being built up to hurricane standards. And so all it takes is one hurricane, and now you've endangered people. These are human beings.
As the demand for transparency grows right in the middle of hurricane season, Democrats at the State House also share they've been requesting these hurricane plans for weeks now.
I know that I've taken a little bit of heat in the media that the EM guy is not taking care of hurricane season. That is absolutely unequivocally false.
I reached out to the Florida Division of Emergency Management, who sent me a blurred out version of those very plans, citing Florida statute that says this document contains information that is confidential and exempt. The information the division did, however, share with 8 on Your Side includes that the state's response team will maintain a continuous plan, extra staff if necessary, secure custody of all detainees during evacuations, make sure food, medical care, sanitation, and emergency services are handled. They will support detainees with legal processes and promise to protect critical detainee records.
When we have that situation, we will have to do an evacuation. And it's incumbent upon the Florida Division of Emergency Management with our law enforcement partners to be able to take care of that.
Considering more than half of the documents have been blurred out, questions still remain, like where will the thousands of detainees go if they are ever evacuated? In Tallahassee, Mackenzie Laporte, 8 on Your Side.